You ever wonder why some individuals are able to just almost clap their hands and make their ideas reality, while others just struggle to even figure out what their ideas are in the first place? There is a secret hack to the universe that allows individuals to more easily manifest their desire. This secret hack is called manifestation, and basically is a cousin to the law of attraction. This hack not only allows you to manifest what you want, but also allows you to mold your reality in a way that turns every seemingly bad thing into an opportunity. As Andrew Tate put it,
it's almost impressive how you can have a completely unique life experience and still end up average. How did you do that? Your life's different than everyone else's, and you still look and talk and sound and act like everybody else. Like a dummy. That happened because you have not paid enough attention into analyzing your life. Self-analysis. Every single time something good happened to you, every single time something bad happened to you, you've not spent enough human hours sitting and thinking and trying to work out why it happened. How to make sure the good things happen more often, how to make sure the bad things happen less often. What was God trying to teach you? He was trying to teach you something. You think, oh, I just got scared. No! God sent you a lesson, but you didn't pay any attention to it. Do you understand? Everything that's happened to you has been sent from God himself to guide you on a unique path. Everything good and everything bad. And the point of the unique path is that you end up a unique person. But you are failing. God is unhappy because you're not trying hard enough. God hates the lazy. God wants people who try. You understand?
so not only can you manifest your dreams, but you can also obliterate all obstacles if you do this practice with the right intentions. One of the central tenets of manifestation is its correlation with the law of attraction, a universal principle that suggests like attracts like. According to the law of attraction, the energy we emit through our thoughts, emotions, and beliefs draw corresponding experiences and outcomes in our lives. In essence, we attract what we focus on, whether consciously or unconsciously. Manifestation harnesses this principle by encouraging individuals to deliberately focus their thoughts and intentions on their desires, thereby aligning themselves with the energy of what they want to create. By practicing manifestation techniques such as visualization, affirmation, and gratitude, you can actively shift your mindset and vibration to match the frequency of your desired manifestation. This process involves cultivating a deep sense of belief, trust, and expectation that what you desire is already on its way to you. Through consistent practice and alignment with your intentions, you will begin to witness tangible evidence of their manifestations unfolding in your life. However, it's important to recognize that manifestation is not a magical cure-all or a guarantee of instant success. While it can be a powerful tool for personal growth and transformation, it's also subject to certain limitations and pitfalls. Manifestation requires more than just positive thinking. It necessitates a genuine emotional and energetic alignment with your desires. If approached from a place of desperation, lack, or fear, manifestation efforts may backfire, leading to frustration, disappointment, and a further entrenchment in negative patterns and/or scarcity. So we must always be careful, because this practice is so subtle and sensitive to the subtleties of vibrations in your field that it can either make you or break you. For example, most end up manifesting things they don't want. If you are sitting around just thinking about your bills, worrying all the time, and on top of that you are cheap, not from a smart financial planning standpoint, but from a fearful I have bills and more bills point of view, then what do you think is going to happen? You guessed it. You will always be financially struggling because you are creating a scarcity vibration. Notice how the intention matters in this example. This hits on the subtlety of vibrations point we mentioned earlier. Because being frugal for financial wiseness' sake will not create the same scarcity frequency, all else being equal. If you are frugal for financial wiseness and financial planning's sake, you will actually be creating the opposite, and a field of abundance, because you are moving in that direction energetically. But in the example, the person is being frugal from a scarcity standpoint, and their emotions emit a scarcity field of energy. Your intentions create your emotions, and your emotions create your vibration. and your vibration is the very secret ingredient to success on this practice. Doing semen retention on this practice supercharges your abilities because of the carefree and confident perspective that it naturally brings out of you. Now, you don't need to do retention per se on this, but it does increase your vibration and ability to manifest in general, and is also a supercharger of all the things that I will mention you should do in order to achieve success on this. And it also increases the energetic ability to do the work needed, which is the most important ingredient. Semen retention increases your spiritual energy, which in turn increases your conscious ability to grasp the subtleties of life. If you are consciously aware of these subtleties, you will consciously move towards a state where you only live in a mental place of abundance and greatness. This conscious ability to recognize and affect this state is huge and exponentially increases your ability to manifest versus one who is not on retention. For women watching this, just replace the term semen with ovum, and you can rest assured that this practice will work just as well for you, if not better than it would for men. So while I can't lie and say you have to do retention to succeed on this, because many are mastermind manifestors without practicing retention, I also need to stress the reasons why retention makes this process way easier. Semen retention has two paths that we agree to on this channel. One, Akhanda Brahmacharya, or God mode, which is the active sublimation of all your sexual impulses in word, thought, and deed. And two, practicing Taoist retention following the Taoist ejaculation frequency schedules while maintaining a balanced sex life. Either path will suffice. If done right, both paths increase your energy and ability to conduct manifestation. But of course, the more rigorous path of God mode builds way more spiritual energy quicker and thus supercharges the ability even more. I have two playlists that I will link at the end if you want to dabble in the how-to and whys of these paths. But for this video, just note the reasons why practicing retention will supercharge your manifestation abilities. When retention is done right, the retainer is fully present and sublimating all sexual impulses, except for the case of Taoist retainers that are actively in an actual sexual encounter. This act of sublimation increases your vibration tremendously. On the contrary, the act of sitting around lusting all the time drains your vibration. So not only does proper retention kill something that would destroy your vibrational frequency, it also super boosts that very frequency. Again, I will state the term proper retention. If you are in the boat of retainers who merely abstains from ejaculation while continuing to lust all the time, then you will not get this boost to your manifestation abilities. In fact, you will hurt it. We don't half-ass things here at Akhanda. We say retention is sublimation, just the same as we say edging is a full-blown nofap relapse. Point blank. If you want to manifest properly, you need to get this area of your life in check. So while I did mention the caveat that you don't need retention for this practice, I will also state that only applies to people who are already balanced in this aspect of their lives. I don't know of any mastermind manifestors who are fapaholics, sex addicts, or any other addicts in the grip of their addiction.
Then a great deal of, a massive amount of thinking, truly stupendous amount of thinking has gone into sex. Without purpose, without procreation. Which is actually quite a silly action in the absence of procreation. It's a bit silly. Well, so why are you doing it? Because it makes the limbic system happy. That's why. But it's pretty absurd, really.
So if this is you and you want to manifest, then there are no shortcuts but the minimum 6-month God mode rewire. Sorry, but you don't stand a chance if you don't get this area in check. But when you do get this area in check, you will rise quickly above the masses and have an almost supernatural ability to manifest your needs and desires. There are 4 palpable things that you can do in order to increase your manifestation abilities that we will cover here today. The first is listening to music to increase your vibration. There are 2 ways to do this practice. The first is to listen to high vibration music that is geared towards increasing your vibration state. For example, I listen to Jason Stevenson's music when I'm relaxing or driving to raise my energetic frequency. The second music tactic is to listen to whatever music you like while actively visualizing the life that you are working on manifesting. The music you like to listen to naturally brings you to a high vibration, blissful state, and coupling this with visualization exercises, you will be in a much higher vibration state that matches more to that which you are manifesting. The second practice is to partake in guided practices. You can find many of these on YouTube, there's no shortage, just do a search. And also, listening to motivational stuff I find gives the same boost. Motivational content raises your vibration and also energy state to do the work that is needed to manifest your dreams. Another practice that one can partake in is energy cleansing practices. To not get too into esoteric practices here and present something that is both doable and credible, I will mention fasting. I regularly practice intermittent fasting, as this leads to cleansing of your internal organs and energies as well as your spiritual field. And having a healthy body and aura is something that supercharges your abilities to do manifestation. And on the other side of this coin, having things that are attachments and blocking you will prevent or stifle you from this practice. If, for example, you are overeating, you are creating a dull vibration that will lead to the exact opposite of what you are trying to achieve. So having the discipline to exercise daily and practicing intermittent fasting, or if not possible, at least temperance when it comes to food, is critical here. The fourth and final thing we will mention here that one must do in order to manifest properly is to actually get up and do the work needed to manifest your dreams. I've said this before in other videos and I will say it again. You will accomplish nothing if you do the first three things and even semen retention on top without doing this last part. I have yet to meet someone doing retention who just sits around doing nothing work-wise all day. But let's just say that happened for argument's sake. That person would not accomplish anything in this realm. You have to do the work that is needed to gain whatever it is that you are trying to gain. There are no shortcuts to that. And as you gain, the snowball effect of easiness, quote unquote, gains until you become a mastermind manifester. But you have to do the work, point blank. And when you do the work and you do all these other tactics mentioned here, you will slowly experience your reality changing, and this growth in your new direction will quicken and quicken. It's an exponential growth that happens more and more as you master all the pieces of the pie. Thanks for watching. Be sure to like, subscribe, and all the bells and whistles if you're into my content. I'll see you next time.